Hello and welcome back to Forza. Oh, everything's still. There we go. Hello and welcome back to Forza. Today we're gonna be going after the season 2 stuff because they finally released the season 2 of the festival playlist. Additionally, we got this beauty of a car thanks to the car pass. This thing is going to be fun to drive around, but I won't be in it very long because I've got to get in an S13, I've got to photograph. I already know exactly where this is. This is at the golf course. I can recognize that already. And then we're going to have to get in other cars, so we're not actually going to get to drive the Gamera very long. Well, let's get right into it. I think I'm gonna go for the photo first. Just because that means I do get to stay in the Gamera for a minute. Where is Tokyo Tower? I don't actually remember exactly where it is. I just know it's somewhere that direction. Oh. Of course my game's gonna do a little freezing. Why wouldn't it? I do need to get some better hardware. I also need to get some better skill, but that's besides the point. I don't think better hardware will help me get better skill. What we've got up here. Oh, the Subi Legacy. No, thank you. That was totally intentional. I meant to take out the guardrail because taking out guardrail is fun. Sorry, family of 4. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I see exactly where Tokyo Tower is. You know what? Let's take a shortcut. Now, did that shortcut actually help me that much? I don't know. But it was fun. Oh. There we go. Yay. Oh, I had actually got in this car. Of course I didn't. But yay, that's my first thing for the festival playlist. Yay. And since we're right here, might as well try this. I've done a little bit of the food delivery. I just want to get it for the playlist. I do love driving a K-truck though. The K-truck in this game just feels so fun to drive. class is this thing? Oh, C class. Okay. I was just curious how much they upgraded this one, because I know sometimes they upgrade it. Also, I love the fact that they have actual interiors. Or even if they're just simulated, they actually look like interiors on some of these buildings. Something that they didn't have in previous games, and they just didn't feel well. They just didn't feel right. You can see the depth though, and it actually makes it feel like those are actually used buildings compared to when they didn't have any depth and just felt like shells. It just adds a sense to the game that's just so lovely. Also, I'm glad the delay is down today. It's only a few seconds instead of 70 seconds it was yesterday. That was horrible. I am super sorry about that stream. The 70-second delay was not intentional. It definitely was not intentional.
Customer delivery confirmed. Your route has been updated to the final order destination. In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Got more orders if you'd like to pick them. Congratulations! You got promoted.
Yay, I got promoted. I'm a trained delivery driver now. Yay. Wait, what's counted as a full shift? Okay, I don't know what's counted as a full shift, but apparently it wasn't that. Well, you know what? I think I do want to go after some of the races. B class 600. No, A class 700, not B. Sorry, I read the actual event, not the seasonal one. Unlimited off-road A class. What should I use for this? An off-road race inside of the city. That's gonna be different. Because I definitely don't want to go with the Bronco. That would be, or with the Warthog, because that would be a bad idea. I guess the Bronco could work, but no. I think I'm gonna go with the Viper. I do like this Viper a lot. And yes, I do have an anime girl livery on it. I know. I'm such a hypocrite. Ooh, a Horizon promo card. Yes, I grab Horizon promo whenever I can, because I'm a completionist. I want to collect every Horizon promo card. Yes, I know. I have low video memory. I need to get a better graphics card. I know. But they're so expensive. I can't afford one right now. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend I didn't almost spin out there and end my race. I used to be better at Forza. I used to be. I used to be pretty good. I am not anymore. I just tried driving under the Jeep, apparently. That threw me off for a second. This car just does not want to stay in a straight line. It does not want to handle good. I mean, it's a Viper. Of course it's trying to kill me. The Dodge Viper was called a Widowmaker for a reason. Oh. Hi there, Seal. I didn't even notice you at first. Hi there. Oh! Bowie Knife 99 killed himself! Yay! I don't have to fight him. For those of my viewers who don't know, Bowie Knife 99 is like this game's Herobrine. He actively tries to murder the player sometimes. People have seen him cut corners just to ram the player. This car also just does not feel good. I mean, it's a Dodge Viper. It's not supposed to handle good, but... that's what you get for off-roading a sports car. Ooh. I just realized that's Horizon promo. I gotta grab Horizon promo. Because I'm a completionist. And I gotta rewind again, because... Yeah, I'm not good with this car, I'm realizing. Oh, thank God, they both chose the upper path, which is slower by a decent bit. I noticed that on my first time on this track, during the default event, the upper path is just slower. Okay, so I'm gonna finish second, so I gotta do better on the next two races. Oh well. At least Bowie Knife died. Bowie Knife killed himself and didn't kill me. Yay. So I guess second place isn't too bad, since it is a best of 3. Ooh, what's I got in collection journal? Oh, I got a doorbell for the food delivery stuff, of course. Ooh, and a wheel spin. Am I lucky today? Yeah, I'm about average luck. I got 15 grand. That's like not surprising. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna... Honestly, I might just go with the Warthog. They'd be a little better than that, probably. You know what? Yeah, let's go with the Warthog. Let's bully some people. Let's bully some of the Drivatars. I just landed on top of someone. Damn, that's like the first time I've ever been on top. Honestly, maybe detuning my BRZ to A class would have been a good idea. Oh, it's fucking Bowie Knife, of course it is. I might not actually win this championship. I might have to build a car for this championship. Or well, probably download a tune. Because I suck at building good cars. I'm realizing this vehicle does not work for this event, with a top speed of only 117 miles an hour. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go the cheap way. There we go. I'm going the cheap way. I mean, I do love this car, though. This car is really cool. I mean, they took a sport car and just put it on monster truck suspension. Okay, this is a different tune than the one I used to have on this, because I used to have an A-class tune on this. This is not the same A-class tune, though. Turns out I shouldn't cut that corner, because that is a wall. Typically, driving headfirst into a wall is not a good thing, is it? Now that was a good pass on the inside. See, sometimes I know what I'm doing. Not always, but sometimes I know what I'm doing. As I said, sometimes, not all the time, I know what I'm doing. Oh, let's run that again, because that was... not great. That's better. This car can get a little glitchy when you get up onto two wheels, or even on your side it can get glitchy, but nothing a rewind can't fix. And then backwards across the line. So yeah, I'm tied for first, so I guess I do have to get first place in this next one. I like how I'm doing this for Aston Martin I don't even want. Well, I guess that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the R33, honestly. I want that R33. Oh, Bowie knife starts behind me. That's a good sign. A little bit of bullying to nudge someone out of the way. I mean, rubbing is racing. Yes, I grew up watching Days of Thunder. How did you know? And, Talladega Nights. How did you know? Rubbing is racing. This isn't much of an off-road race. I'm confused why we're doing it in off-road vehicles. I mean, I guess there was a jump there, but I don't think that's enough to justify extreme off-road vehicles. I don't think there's enough off-road on this course to justify calling it a cross-country course. It's an on-road course with a tiny amount of dirt. And a single ramp. Well, I guess there is this section. I guess it could be called cross-country. But I think this course would have been better in rally cars than full-on off-road cars. I totally did not hit a wall or a invincible tire. Totally didn't. I gotta stop hitting walls. Okay, I didn't even hit it that time. I missed it that time, but it still acted like I hit it. Clipping points, of course. At least this is a fun car to send sideways. John DeWan Song did good tunes on this thing. I did not hit an invincible tire again. I did not. See? I did not. I didn't hit it. You can't prove I hit it, so I didn't. I may be delusional. Rewinding too many times may make me delusional. But hey, at least I won. Time to earn a car I don't need. So yay, a car I don't need. At least it's free XP. I don't like the back end of this, like, at all. That weird lip just makes it feel like it's trying to be a sports car. It makes it feel like it's trying to be as sporty as other Aston Martins while being a whole SUV. And I'm never been a huge fan of those big front grills. But honestly, this thing handling-wise doesn't feel horrible. I don't know if I ever actually drove this in Horizon 5, so I can't compare the handling to there. No, just the Porsche. Oh, and before I throw this DBX back into the garage, let's nab it.
Welcome back, Wolf.
Does this thing have any interesting upgrades? No wide body, and nope. Well, actually, that wing isn't the worst, but that just double lip does not work right on this vehicle. So, next up for challenge. The next challenge in my mind requires a Sylvia. We are going to be racing this Sylvia on... I don't know yet. I haven't actually looked at the challenge. I don't know if that's a bad thing that I didn't decide to read the challenge. So I need to earn 3 stars at drift zones. I can do that. And yeah, the whole reason I'm doing this is I want to get that Mazda Furai. That Mazda Furai is a gorgeous car. And I do also want to grab the 370Z. I don't know why why that isn't a base game auto show car. That car should absolutely be in the auto show. But I want to get the R33, and the CRX isn't as much, but still should grab it. So yeah, time to go get 3 stars at drift zones. Sure, we can start here. I do know this vehicle is not tuned for drift, so this isn't going to be the most fun thing ever. But I think I can make it work. Yeah, good point. You can off-road McLarens and other $1 million sport cars. So, true, any vehicle can work. This thing is not going to be tuned for drift, so this thing isn't going to be the most fun. Well, I guess snaking is working for me. Yeah, for those who don't know, Forza has a technique called snaking when it comes to drifting, which is just this. Just drifting back and forth in a straight line and just building up points. It is considered very cheaty depending on who you talk to. I don't like doing it usually, but I understand its usefulness. Hey, you know how I said that was gonna be a challenge? I lied. Yeah, I definitely consider snaking to be very sweaty, but you know how I said it was gonna be a challenge to get 3 stars? I definitely lied. I got it first drift zone. So I need to win a road race in this car. So I need to enable road racing events. So we aren't totally certain how it's going to work, but it has been confirmed by the devs that the FOMO is gone some way. They haven't explained how. But according to the devs, these exclusive cars that you can only get, like the Altezza and the Lancer from last week, the summer season, you could only get last week. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but they have confirmed that there will be a way to access them, that you're not going to be completely out of luck if you don't get them. Because, yeah, they don't want people. That was one of the big issues people had with Horizon 5. And, well, Horizon 4 on that same note. But especially in Horizon 5, since the game, it took them forever to release Horizon 5 on PS5. PS5 players didn't get access to a lot of the playlists, so they couldn't access a lot of the cars. So the exact way they're doing it is not yet known, but there's been talks about something called the playlist history, which is what I'm looking at right here. Supposedly, we'll see it in 20 days when this series ends. Supposedly there is going to be a way to go back to previous series and play through them. So let's say you missed series 1, 2, and 3. After series 1, 2, and 3 end and we're on to series 4, you can supposedly go back and get them. So from how I understand it, if you don't get if I didn't get the Lancer Evolution 9, I would have to wait till the series ended to go back and get it. Now, again, this is just speculation. I don't know for a fact. We won't really know how that works yet for a little bit. But eventually we'll figure out how it works, and yeah. But from what we've been told, they're not going to just... You don't have to worry as much about it. The FOMO is definitely less impactful, they've said. So I need to go win a road race in this car. Are any of the road races spec'd for this car? Because I don't really want to tune it up just to do another race. I guess I'll go this one. Because, yeah, the races in this game, the first time you do them, they have class limits, but once you win them, you can do custom races with custom rules, custom cars, etc. Oh, and yes, Horizon 6 has window stickers. And yes, people have made the entire cast of Cars already with window stickers. And right off the bat, more Horizon promo stuff because I am a completionist. Yay, did it. And now to the race. Now we can race. I do love that red 300ZX. I gotta get myself one of those soon. I'll have to look into auto show to see if that's auto show or if it's a... I don't know if that one's a wheel spin locked car. Ow, that is a wall. Crashing into walls is not healthy. That little slide there was definitely unnecessary, but it was fun. Okay, I did not expect those rocks to slow me down that much. Turns out I shouldn't cut that corner. Deja vu, I've just been in this place before, or however the song goes. Okay. I'm just making sure they weren't making a move on me. And yay, I've won a race in this car now. 2 runs at the... that's not too bad. I just gotta complete 2 runs here. Oh well. That won't be that bad.
The best starts use launch control, by the way. Hold the handbrake, some people call it the e-brake, I know. Get your revs up, and on green, release the handbrake and go.
I'm glad there's somebody else doing the challenge with me, though I think they're a little tuned up higher than me. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna care about winning. It's just complete the events, not win the events. So who cares if I have a 25, 30 second kilometer? 27-second kilometer. None of the songs on right now are that great. Oops, I accidentally jump started. Oopsies. Don't yell at me. I'm just too fast for y'all. That wasn't a jump start. Come on. Ah.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yay, I am the king of the road. I made 25 grand and some more Forza points. Speaking of this stuff, what things can... Ooh, I might have to do that for the Saline S7. Yeah, you can win cars by doing stuff. So I might have to do some of these events just to earn cars. I don't want to, but I might have to. So now I have finished the drag meet things. Now what should I do? I think I'll go do the danger sign next. Yep. Danger signs are just jump as far as you can. So I need a fast car for danger signs.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, I'm gonna have to redo that because I do not want to jump at an angle. Cause yeah, see, you gotta land flat for it to actually count. Oh, I didn't even realize it was a strict one. Okay, so I have to use a B600 car. I didn't even realize it was restricted. Honestly, my Celica's my best bet, I think. for a B600 off-road jump car. Or maybe the Impreza. I'll give the Impreza a shot if this doesn't work. And yes, I'm a little tired, I'll admit it. I'm a little yawny. Okay, this thing does not turn as sharp as I expected it to. I'm used to Horizon 5 where the danger signs were just like jump however far you can with whatever car you want. Not restricted cars. And oh well, I didn't get it, so let's try it again. Let's get a little bit more of a run up, I guess. Okay, let's try the Subi. Is there a better tune for this? That might be a better idea. Yeah, let's just try it. I don't want to cheat, but I might have to do the cheese method. You know what? I'm gonna come to that later with a little bit of a cheesy method. Basically, you can have someone just rear end you, so easy way to cheese danger zones like that is have somebody in a way higher class car just basically bump draft you. It's cheesy, but it works. I mean, you do it with a friend, you can do it back to your friend. So boom, both of you get the thing without much of a challenge. Oh, the 2019 STI. A car that you can't even get yet because it's one of next week's rewards, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this thing has off-road tires on it. I'm pretty sure this thing is still on street tires, or maybe even its stock tires. Okay, I did not expect this car to do this good at this challenge. But it did. Now, I will be back momentarily because I must do a thing quickly. And I am back. So, apologies it took a little bit. And when I return, my game is crashed. Oh, of course it does. So, give me just a moment to get my game back working. Because of course it decides to crash. Don't you love technical difficulties while live streaming? And another crash, yay. At this rate, I might have to call the stream early. I'd rather not, but... I do love this new intro, though. Something about that new Playground Games intro just feels so nice. Love it. There we go. Also, yeah, let me just check this car. Yeah, this thing has stock tires on. Which tires is this even? Yeah, just standard road tires. And this thing is killer off-road. I wish you could set like map presets in this game, like set it to show or hide like presets. That way I can like show what I want, hide what I want just by default. Would be so nice. Give them a little... Okay, that was a little more than a little nudge. Okay, I gotta check a setting. Is it in video? Okay, I'm just confused why I'm not seeing designs on any Drivatar. I didn't know if something was messed up since also yesterday I didn't see the purplish black paint on a 930 when I was looking at it yesterday. One other cool thing this game definitely has. This. You can just have it drive yourself. Have the car drive itself using the drive tire system. And of course, cinematic camera too. What used car we got? Ooh, an RSX. Don't mind if I nab this. Oh. I apparently completed a daily challenge before it was actually available. Nice. Yeah, if you enable auto drive, it just drives itself using the drive tire system. Okay, so apparently this AI isn't that great of a driver. It's honestly making me more confident about myself as a driver. Honestly, upside about this is it lets me read chat and interact with the community a little bit better. It means more time looking at chat in the community than fast traveling. And also, you guys get to see the wonders of this game, this Japan. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take back over. I'm gonna take back over. I'm a better driver than the auto drive.
400 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
totally intentional. Totally, totally, totally intentional, by the way.
You've arrived at your destination.
Any good music? Nah. Okay, that was not intentional. Lost my groove there for a moment. And another win. And with that, we have the GTR. And the shoe bone. Oh. Okay, so apparently I did complete a shift. It was just broken. Did it not clear the path? Okay, there it goes. So now we have 3 new cars to try out. We have the 962 Schuppen? Or 962 Schuppen, was it? Yeah, 962 CR. I remember this thing back from Horizon 5, back from the Hot Wheels expansion. And this, I remember this thing was always a lot of fun. It's not the best or the fastest or the smoothest to drive. It's just fun and looks cool. And I can't remember how to drive it, apparently. There's a B1, which I don't think I've seen before in a Forza game. And I know I definitely haven't seen it in Horizon 6 so far. Oh, apparently I have seen it in Horizon 6 so far and photographed it. Definitely an interesting little thing. I do want to take it back to the house and see what we can do to it.
Welcome back, Wolf.
Upgrades and tuning, custom upgrade. Does this thing have anything? Sadly, it does not. Though honestly, that hatchback wing doesn't look the worst on this. I've seen it looking worse on cars. And I am curious, because it's an R33. What customization does the R33 have? Also, apparently my house is exploding. Because, yeah, custom garages are a thing in this game, and apparently mine has exploding problems now. Does it have a wide body? It does. Ooh, that is pretty. But I'm gonna wait because what does it have? Ooh, do luck, not bad. Of course, we have Nismo parts. And a top secret front bumper. I definitely like that Nismo rear wing. I feel like the Duloc is just a little too aggressive for me. An asymmetrical hood, that's not very common at all. But I do think I'm gonna go with the wide body kit for this one. And actually, let me see the Duloc wing with this wide body. Oh, that looks nice, but I prefer the Nismo wing. This thing does have absolutely beautiful customization. And I can't wait to drive it around. But that's gonna wait for later, because for now, I'm gonna call it a night. Have fun, all of you, and stay safe.